Hey, what's going on, family? It's your boy Joe, and this is the Mailroom. All right, so welcome to the Mailroom. The Mailroom. It's funny. It was brought to my attention that the name of this show is the Mailroom, and I never opened any mail. I mean, I don't think there's been one time when I've done this where I've actually opened up a piece of mail or opened up an email or anything like that. In fact, most of the time what ends up happening is I just kind of sit back and kind of rant. And even though we kind of always want to make sure that we keep it on church culture and in this new age, all the things that are going on in the church, it's always about what I'm thinking. And of course, that's all well and good, because I have a lot of different voices in my head to choose from. But the reality is that I really want to hear from you. I want to open your mail and talk about some of the things that you want to talk about. So let's do this. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm a man of the people. I want to hear from you. I want you to tell me, hey, bro Joe, man, I've been, this is something that's been, I thought that would be a cool thing to talk about in terms of, how, church has changed over the years, or, I think it'd be kind of cool to see how, like, why do you always wear a hat even when you're in the sanctuary? And I've heard that as a topic of conversation a couple of different times. But the thing is I think it's really important that we all kind of engage with one another. And so what I'm going to do is kind of open up the mailroom to you. So I'm going to put my email address right here. It's trueFlavorProductions@gmail.com. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Of course, you can also, DM us on IG or even on Facebook. Let me know what it is you want to be discussed or talked about on the mailroom. Now, of course, it's going to have my spin on it. It's going to have a little bit of Jesus, and a little bit of me, and hopefully we're going to get a little bit of word in there. One of the things that, kind of led me to do this little change and make sure that, I kind of opened it up a little bit is that, of course, we want to make sure that we always keep this thing centered around Christ. And if you think about it, Jesus, he talked about the things that were, given to him by God. But most of the time, the things that were a part of his ministry were the things that the people brought to him. They brought him lepers. They brought him the lame. Even the Pharisees and the Sadducees were like, well, what do you feel about taxes? So what he did is he kind of took a little bit of what was given to him and then gave back to them what was on his heart and what was given to him by God. Now, of course, I am far from Jesus. I'm just Joe, But, I'm going to try to see if I can make sure that I put a little bit of word in there to make sure that we always can make sure we address the things that are kind of going on in our culture, the things that are on our hearts, and then kind of put it from a biblical perspective. So, as always, I like to say, that definitely, that's not scripture, but and it ain't in the book, but it's still a word as long as we get something out of it. As always, I tell you, I appreciate you all kind of taking a little bit of time to hang out with me. And then, like I said, get at me. Let me know what you want to talk about. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'm going to see y'all soon. Enjoy your week.